All right, what is up, everyone? Today we are playing a Jeskai control deck. This is one of the ones from the PT, the Pro Tour. Though I have sideboarded it a little bit preemptively to try to deal with aggro and do a little bit better against aggro. Best of one is predominantly mono red and soldiers and mono white aggro. So that makes up about 40% of the battlefield, the opponents that you play against. So I've gone ahead and tried to make it a little bit closer, like more down to earth. We've got a Lithomantic Barrage in here. We've got two Brotherhood Ends. Um, I switched out a few other cards for stuff. Oh, Boonbringer Valkyrie to give us some extra life gain. Because with the Zergo is nice, but it's a 4/4 and it doesn't make a great blocker. So having the Boonbringer to give some life makes sense. Maybe that's most of the changes. The rest of the deck was already pretty decent against aggro with Abrade, with Fires of Victory, Voltage Surge. So just added a little tiny bit more for the aggro matchups. And yeah, so this was one of the ones played in the Pro Tour that looked very sweet and has a pretty cool sideboard as well. So give that a check out if you like. But yeah, let's get into the games and see how we do. Okay, so we're going first, and we have, I guess, a pretty good hand. Counterspell, Chrome Host, Sea Shark, Sunfall. Just have to hope the opponent doesn't have like the perfect draw, but should be pretty good. Alright, I guess we'll start with the blue. I don't know if it really matters, but yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Would have been nice to have the Bank Buster here, but I guess pretty good. Now the question is, do we go for the shark here? I think might be too greedy. They're likely to have a ley line, especially with the way they played this. There's a decent shot. Turn 3. Do they have anything on turn 3? Okay, we'll just wait. Try to hold out until turn 5 or 6, maybe. If they Bank Buster, I'm gonna counter that for sure. We do have to worry about Atraxa a little bit. Okay, I heard Migration. Not too bad. Now we can hold up counter or Memory Deluge. Oh, Topiary Stomper. This does ramp them to Atraxa, so I should probably counter it. I think their deck doesn't have many threats in it. Just this and then eventually Atraxa for the most part. So let's stop that. Slow down their ramp a little bit. Okay. So, oh, that's not bad. Though Leyline still gets around that. But maybe that's worth trying. Dark plus Make Disappear. Yeah, maybe they'll go for a sweeper. But we can hope at least. If not, we can save this for Atraxa later. Invasion of Zendikar. Okay, I guess we don't care about that. I mean, obviously that means next turn is the bad turn. So we have to be worried about that, but otherwise not too bad for us. We can Memory Deluge plus Make Disappear. Alright. Kind of nice that we know like the exact deck list they're playing because it was in the PT. See what they do. They don't have 2 mana open to play around Make Disappear yet. And we can Memory Deluge here to get a real counterspell if we need to. Okay, let's go ahead and try to draw. Right? I guess I could just Make Disappear this. Just in case they have a Spell Pierce. Not super likely. Okay, no Spell Pierce. Now we can fill up our hand a little bit. Make another 4/4. A little bit disappointed with this draw. Okay. We could Zergo and try to find an answer here. I don't hate that. So let's do that. See if we can't I wonder if this is the right way to tap. I guess so. Alright, let's try to find a counterspell here. Nice, we got it. Alright. We'll put the dragon back in the hand. So should be pretty set here. We can counter their Traxa or their Atali. They could have a counterspell though. Let's see. Kind of feels like they do. So we may end up having to Sunfall or something like that. No. Okay. I didn't think that deck runs counterspells. Maybe it's a herd migration then. How much damage is this? 4, 8, 10. We're getting pretty close. We can search for another counterspell if we want. And then next turn we'll have lethal with our tokens. Wonder if we should just leave the Zergo here because of that. Because like if they spend resources to kill it, we kind of don't care. Although they could get it back with the Atali. No, I guess not. Alright, so yeah, let's just leave it. Oh, they might have the ley line. I think it's fine. We'll just leave it. We're gonna leave it. And if they spend resources to kill it, then that's fine. We have lethal in our tokens here. Alright, there's the Atraxa. That is unfortunate. I think we killed this before they could draw something. I don't think there's a way. I guess if they have a Brotherhood's End, they could kill all our tokens. That's like their only out right here. But did they get that? I guess we can see. No, it doesn't look like it. No Farewell, no Brotherhood's End. They don't have mana for Farewell anyway. Alright, I think we got it then. We just flip our tokens here and swing in. They got herd migration, but I don't think that's enough. Oh, they can ossification on the Zergo? Still, I also don't think that's enough. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Pretty clean win against Domain. So we just gotta flip these guys. 6, 8, 10. Alright. Yep. We got it. Look. That's the Jeskai control. On to the next one. Opponent goes first. We don't have a great starting hand. I think this is probably a mulligan. A little bit better, I guess. What to put back, though? Maybe the invasion? Dark Sunfall, Zergo is pretty decent against, you know, a variety of stuff. Okay, another shark. No early game plays, though. Not really. Looks like Grixis. So... Okay, yeah, Grixis. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. We don't have much else to do, right? Doesn't mean they might invoke Despair us, though. Well, yeah, they can do it either way. So, alright, we dropped the shark. Make this appear in another Fable. Now I'm thinking it's Invoke time. So they're gonna trade their token for the Invoke, probably. They could go Shieldred. Or Blood Tithe plus removal, maybe? No, nothing. Okay. Kinda crazy. Well, we can Wandering Emperor. We'll just hold back the shark as well, I think. Bankbuster. Okay, I don't love that, but it's nothing we can do. They don't do anything. I guess I'm gonna drop the Wandering Emperor down here. It might make disappear, right? Maybe we're gonna Sunfall here? Especially if they counter this, I'm definitely gonna Sunfall. Alright. I guess I have to assume that they might have a counter for the Sunfall, so let's go for this one. I didn't get the land. It's kind of bad. If I put a +1 on the shark, then they can't kill that. Do I swing in? I guess I can swing... No, I can't because of the Bankbuster. Could swing in with the shark, but then I can't block with it. So maybe we just hold it back. I do have this 4/4. Okay, we'll swing with the shark. We also have another Wandering Emperor if we need it. Would have been really nice to get a land there, though. Might spell our doom because of that. They're up at 6, potentially 7 mana. I think they're gonna go for the Blood Tithe Harvester copy to kill some stuff. They're gonna kill the token, okay. Fine. Not much I can do about that. Are they gonna attack? Maybe they're gonna invoke here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So Sunfall's looking even better if we can get that 5th land, untapped 5th land. And no attack. So I guess we do this. Okay, we did get the land, so now I wish I hadn't done the token there. I guess we're still gonna get like a bunch of big tokens here. So maybe I can see. Can I swing this? If I swing this in the counter, that's gonna be pretty bad. But I guess it's okay. We have the Wandering Emperor. So let's swing in, see what they do. Are you gonna double block? Double block or chump or nothing? Just take 7? Maybe they're just gonna take 7. Okay. So now we try the Sunfall. We get a 5/5 token and potentially a 6/6. Okay, make this beer. Kind of thought they might have that. So now I can choose to exile the Kiki Jiki or make a token, but I think we exile the Kiki Jiki. We have a pretty scary board now, so we're doing pretty well. And then, you know, we have the Hasty Zergo in our hand. We also have another Wandering Emperor when they kill this one. So I'm not sure what could stop us here. Maybe like a Chandra plus copying a counter, a removal spell. We do have artifacts, which are hard for them to kill. Invoke Despair now is pretty good too. But maybe that's what we're gonna see here. They're hesitant to swing in with the token. I guess they want a blocker. So maybe they're not doing Invoke Despair? Oh. Okay, that looks like Invoke Despair. No, that's... Corrupt? Blade Coil. Make me discard almost my whole hand, I guess. Well, we'll keep the Zergo, I think. Farewell is not terrible either, though. I think the Zergo is more potentially good here. Let me think about this. I could get rid of all the artifacts. No, I think we keep the Zergo. Because then we can draw a card off this. Get in for a bunch of hasty damage. Put them down at 1. And if they don't have another Blade Coil, they're pretty much just dead. Oh, sorry, they're not at 2. I always think Zergo's a 5/5, I don't know why. Voltage Surge, sure, I guess so. Too bad that can't go face, or we just win here, but okay. Pretty good. Unless they have another Blade Coil and a removal for the shark, and we're sitting pretty. Seems like they might have gotten removals for the shark. Go for the throat, maybe. Yep. Wonder if we should cast this Voltage Surge now. Maybe blow up the Kiki Jiki. Do they have any flying creatures? I don't think so. Did they make me discard though? They need 6 mana. Maybe I blow up this one of these treasure goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's blow up one of the goblins. Because that cuts off some of their options with having less mana. Unless they have a Liliana, I think that's like their only out now. Or I guess a counterspell would do it. So we could swing in with one of these guys. They didn't have a counterspell last turn, but it doesn't mean they don't have it now. Or maybe they were tapped out. Were they tapped out last turn? They might have been. Maybe we just clean up their little guys, force them to chump block, and then next turn we still have lethal. We could counter this. I think that's a decent shot. Do I go for the lethal or do I go for this? I think this is maybe the better play. We had 1 more mana. Be good. Could even swing with this 1/1 here. They're not gonna block that though. We'll put them at 1. Huh, I kinda like that. Maybe I'll do that. Which then is like a kind of a lethal next turn. Oh, okay. They gotta cut down. Alright, I still think it's fine. If we get another land off the top, then we have potentially 2 lethal threats here. Yeah, they didn't have the counter. And I gave them quite a few draws to find it. Like they're still digging though. All right. Maybe they found it. They're willing to swing in with this one. Okay. Okay, we did get the land. That's pretty big. Seems like they got the counterspell here. No. No counterspell. Alright, we got it then. Sweet. That's 2. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, we go first. This hand looks decent. We don't have double blue. That's the only downside. But yeah, it's a keep. And I guess we start with the sundown pass, do we? No, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, it matters a little bit. But I think we might, yeah, want to Voltage Surge here. So that's why I led with this one. Okay. Now we can counter the next thing. And we have removal for the third thing as well. Do we want to counter that? I could just Fires of Victory it. Pretty cool with doing that. Alright. Then we have a counter for turn 3. But we don't have another blue for our Disruption Protocol. Okay, yep, that's what that's why I wanted to keep the counter, was in case they had Rafine on 3, so worked out perfectly. And there's the blue! Alright, perfect. So now we can drop this Bank Buster and hold up Disruption Protocol. This is, I mean, this is like the perfect scenario that's been happening, so it's pretty lucky, not gonna lie. I think we will counter that. We take 2. So that is the only downside. But I think we're pretty far ahead now. I mean, we're not ahead on resource yet, but doing quite well. They have no board. We've countered the biggest threats so far. Denick, that one's not too bad. I guess we can just draw and see what we get here. Could Wandering Emperor, but I think I'm gonna save it. Alright, just a land. So then it comes down. That's fine. They drop a land as well. We could Fires of Victory this. And it's kind of tempting, and they don't get the... I don't think they get the... investigation? One or more creatures. I'm not sure, honestly. So let's do a kicked Fires of Victory. Did they get the clue? I'm not sure. No, okay. I didn't think so. I think it has to be another creature, because that one exiles. We'll drop the land. I think this will let us Wandering Emperor next turn and draw, which could be very useful. Sheoldred is annoying. And land is not that good. Alright. We'll just pass here. Maybe we make a token and block. Because they could Skrelv this. They could Skrelv this. If they Skrelv this, then we can Wandering Emperor again on our turn. So maybe it's fine. We do take 6 though. Maybe they're gonna make disappear? Urtai. Okay, Urtai is interesting. I mean, we get to draw something. Oh, but we're gonna lose life from the draw. Okay. I don't think we can really get anything useful here. I guess we could get like a red removal card or something. Well, let's see what happens. Just a land. Man, we're gonna take so much from this Sheoldred. 4, 5, 6. We go down to 5. I think we kind of have to find something. So let me... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. if we can get a voltage surge or... yeah, nothing else really. Or a board wipe on our turn would be good. Alright. Boonbringer Valkyrie. Boonbringer Valkyrie does not quite do it. Wonder if that was the wrong land and that's gonna hurt us here. If I try to Wandering Emperor, they will use the scroll. Right? Unless scroll... what does scroll say again? It's hexproof from that color. Yeah. So that does not work. Boonbringer doesn't work either because they can make it not be blocked. So what are my choices here? I guess we gotta flash in the Wandering Emperor. Okay. Interesting that they did that way. We can exile Shieldred here.
Finally, I'm home.
Maybe they have another Shieldred? That might be why. Oh, they're gonna give it hexproof with the Plaza? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I guess there was nothing we could do about that. Let me see if we can draw something. But we're still dead even if we do draw. Alright, well let's just see what the card was. Braid. Okay. We're at 1. Yeah. Okay, we almost survive here. Actually, if they didn't attack with the scroll, we might have lived. Dang. Alright. So close, so close. Alright. Alright, I'll take it. I mean... feel like we got a little bit taken advantage of there. Like, we should have won that game, I'm pretty sure. But it was a close game, pretty good game, and I think we're gonna wrap on that one. We have the new Aftermath set coming out in just a little bit, so we're definitely gonna brew some new decks for that. But let's talk about the post-game wrap-up. Alright, yeah, that's it for the games today. This one's a little bit short today just because we have the new cards coming out. I want to try to play around with them and maybe try to brew some new decks. It's just a mini set, so it's not that many new cards, but still, yeah, I want to see what I can do with them. But yeah, the deck is good. I mean, today we went 2-1. I've been playing it a bit before this, and it was doing quite well for me. I would go on some pretty good win streaks with this. And I do think you have to be a little bit careful. It does have a few bad matchups and a few sticky situations, so you can get into, like you saw there with Shieldred. We have a lot of draw in this deck with Bankbuster, with what else we got? I know we got more. Oh, the Fires of Victory. So there's a little bit of draw you have to be careful with Shelly. And you don't always have the best removal for Shelly. Basically, you only got Fateful Absence, you've got the Sweepers, Sunfall, and Farewell. And then sometimes Fires of Victory can kill a Shieldred. But yeah, so I think Shieldred is kind of your sticky situation. But otherwise, quite good. I think you beat the aggro decks very handily. I mean, you got the Brotherhood End, you've got a lot of early removal, you have good early counters. And I know Invasion of New Phyrexia has been really good against aggro decks. You play it, you get like 3 tokens. A lot of times that can clean up the opponent's board and help you flip it into Teferi. So I think it's good against aggro. It's good against other control decks. Has a bit of a sticky situation against Shieldred. So with Shieldred Invoke being one of the most played decks, it's a little bit bad, but in best of one, it's not the most played deck. Aggro is the most played, so if you want to beat aggro, this deck can definitely do it for you. All right, but yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll hopefully have a new brew this in the next video, so stay tuned. Until then, see ya.